There we go. Nice. Yes, sir. That is a pig. That's a good fish. That's a good one. That's a big fish. Hey guys, I've been paddling for a little bit, and as you can see, it is a gorgeous day to be out on the water. It's the start of May now. I've been out on the river a couple times so far this year, and the bite has been pretty slow. I was able to find a couple fish here and there, but I've been out a little while today, and we've had some good luck so far. It's a gorgeous day, throwing some big baits. I'm just so glad to be out here. Let's get into it. Oh yeah. Ho ho ho. Yes. Look at that. That's a solid pike. Oh, he looks a little small, but coming out and hitting the glide. Yeah, he's fired up too. No, it's a healthy pike. Oh, I saw that log submerged here, and he came out and couldn't resist the glide. Oh, beautiful. All right, we need some pliers for that. Oh, never mind. Came right out. Oh, healthy pike. Look at those specks on him. Coming out to play, hitting the bluegill glide. Beautiful. That's my first pike of the year, 2026. Came out and slammed it. Let's see if we can get some more fish today. There he goes. That's awesome. That's his first couple casts of the day. There we go. Nice. Nice, Smalley. This is gonna be a good day. Ooh, stay on, buddy. Nice. Man, I've caught him on 3 lures so far, and we're like 30 minutes in. Look at that. Healthy fish, man. Healthy Smalley slammed the spinnerbait. That's probably my 3rd cast with this thing on. Nice. And they're fired, man, too. It's not like I'm dragging a jig on the bottom, throwing a glide bait and spinnerbait. That's fun to see, man. There we go. Come here. What are you? Oh, is that a pig smallmouth? It is. It is. Oh, don't jump. Come here. Come here. Yes. Yes. Oh, that is a tank Smalley, man. Yes, sir. That is a pig. Look at that fish. Where's the sun at? Whew. She's pretty. Look at that. Healthy, chunky fish, man. Beautiful. Just under 17. Man, she's thick though. Beautiful. Awesome. Finally managed to stick one on the glide. I've had a couple bumps and hits and stuff that I've been missing, but I want to keep throwing the glide if I can catch some glide bait fish, man. That's fun. Awesome. All right, we're heading back upstream. Went down a little ways, we're coming up on that spot where I got the good one. And a couple more that looked really solid that missed the hooks. So we're gonna just try this spinnerbait and see if that works. See if maybe they have an easier time swallowing this guy than the trebles on the glide. There we go. Little guy. Come here, feisty fella. Oh, whoa. Slam the spinnerbait. And we're getting in the tree. Man, they're in here. This is so nice. I think I said it earlier already, but man, I've made some trips out here and it's been a grind. Found some little tiny ones on some little paddle tails and stuff, but having them fired up, hitting some reaction baits, and especially big baits like glides, man, it's just so fun. I'm so glad that we're getting to that time of year. It was a long, cold winter, so I'm so excited to be on some fish. And hopefully get out of this tree. Little tiny guy. Wow, what is that? Is that a rock bass? Oh my gosh. I was hoping to do cleanup on the big guy that I saw. Whoa. That is a big rock bass. That's kind of crazy. It might be a PB rock bass there. Not that that's necessarily something I keep track of, but pretty cool. That was on the fall, he had that. Nice. Oh, there he goes. That was my mistake. I was letting that sit and paddling myself out of the tree, and man, he was already on there. There we go. Should have netted him, but there we go. On the glide. Another beautiful, healthy fish. Let's try to keep him from putting the trebles in my hand. Probably should use some pliers there. I don't even know if there's any gills in this river, but man, they're slamming them. Awesome. I just got my spinnerbait stuck on the bottom and said, why am I throwing that? I should be throwing this glide if they're hitting it and they're active. And I was absolutely right. We're moving back upriver slowly but surely. It's still quite cold actually when the sun is gone and the wind picks up a little bit. It's not that warm of a day. I'm not sure what exactly the air temperature is. I think it's probably around mid 40s right now still. But it seems like the water has warmed up enough that the fish seem to be active. Maybe it's 50. So we paddled up a little ways from where we were finding all those fish. Seems like there was a little bit of a inactive stretch. But we're gonna check out these little creeks here. There's the mouth of a creek right here that we're gonna come in and check out a little further up. Some other spots. See if we can find some fish if they're moved up shallow. See if maybe they're moving into the creeks here. If not, we'll probably head up and see if we can find some other sections that seem to hold some fish. There's some rocks up here. It seems like they're orienting more on the rocky stuff and the sandy stuff so far. So let's explore these creeks and see if there's anything in here. Besides that goose. Well, I don't see anybody hiding out here at the mouth. There we go. Nice. Nice. They are up in here. Oh. Awesome. Come here, buddy. Nice. Another beautiful bass, man. Look at him. That guy was hooked really good. Took me a second to get the hooks out, but another solid, healthy fish, man. And they're hitting the glide baits up in the creeks. That's awesome to see. Well, we got some skinny water to explore to see if we can find some other ones then, because that was super fun. I should probably throw another lure back in here. should probably use my little paddle tail. I might, but it is kind of crazy that I was able to find one on this. It looks large in this skinny water. And I feel like the splash is more inclined to throw some fish off in this water. But we'll see how it goes. Look at this, guys. This is incredible. Got into some of the backwater here, and we're gonna see if we can find some fish. We're definitely gonna throw the glide, but if it's not working, we'll try some of the little paddle tail stuff as a proof of concept. See if we can find where some fish might be hiding, and then keep going with this. But I think we should be able to find them on the glide. Knock on wood. There's no wood, but you get what I'm saying. Hopefully there's some pike back here too. That would be fun to catch another big hungry pike. It's a little hard to see against this dark, muddy bottom, but it's really shallow here, and then there's a couple puddles that are deeper behind these things, but I've only been back here once so far, so I don't exactly have a super clear idea of where everything is. You know, I can do my best guesstimations based on what's above water, but sometimes I'm probably going to be casting into an inch of water. Oh yeah. Oh, there was a big one hunting that down. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys could see that below the water. That was awesome. I'm going to come back for this. That was too close. Oh, this is awesome. This is exactly what I was hoping to find today when we got out here. And here we are catching big smallies in backwater on the glide. Look at that beautiful sandy bottom. This stretch of water is just incredible. It's certainly shallow though. But there are some big pools up here, I think, that might hold some fish. If we don't find too many, I'll just move back to the main river, but it's worth exploring. Oh, I should have cast in here earlier. Alright, I think these rocks should have some pools behind them. Looks like in here there's a bit of a pool. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he's just a little guy followed it out. He wasn't. Oh my God, that's a massive brown trout. Holy smokes. I don't know if you guys can see that on video. I hope you can. That looked massive. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, that looked like a humongous brown trout. That was insane. I'm gonna throw the paddle tail because I want to find that trout now on the way back. Holy smokes. What a beauty of a fish. That's insane, man. Maybe I'm just completely over-exaggerating it, because I have not seen a trout in a while, but man, that thing looked giant compared to that smallmouth that I saw. Oh, there we go. Yes! Yes! Got him. And he's pulling me right into this tree. Awesome. He's pinned. Come here. Beautiful little creek bass. Slammed this guy. Awesome, man. There we go. Absolutely, that is a creek bass on the glide. We got him in this hole, man. This is a long way up from the main river. And even that little guy is willing to bite that kill glide. That's awesome. All right, we'll give it a couple more casts in here, and then now that we found that fish, I want to throw a little paddle tail because that trout got me excited. Unless I'm totally hallucinating, I really think that that was a massive brown trout that I saw sitting on the bottom that I spooked. So I think I'm going to throw the little paddle tail and see if, you know, maybe by some miracle we can come across him again and be able to find a big trout as well to go with our pike and smallies for the day. So that would be pretty fun. Alright, well this is a place we gotta turn around. I'm gonna throw this little Kitech and we'll see if we can find some guys that we missed on the way up, heading down. I don't think that there's any way that we're gonna catch that trout that I spooked, but if we did, that would be incredible. So it's worth a shot. What's the worst that happens? There's a fish. That was quick. Woohoo! Nice. Yeah, I imagine it will be easier to find numbers of small fish on this little paddle tail here. This guy's not exactly glide bait caliber. But yeah, let's see if we can find some trout. Alright, now the hard part is going to be keeping myself from getting washed all the way downstream. So I'm trying to put in some casts. And also not losing all my rods here, ideally. Gonna try to tuck in on the left here. And there probably was some fish in here, but there we go, they weren't too spooked by me. He's fighting me and he's doing a good job because he's pulling me out into the current, which is what I'm trying to avoid here. Come here, buddy. Oh, that's actually a nice fish. Come here. Oh, man, I'm glad I put a cast in there. It's a healthy smallie. Nice. That's a pretty fish, man. Awesome. A little paddle tail. Boom. So I guess on the way back we can cast this and see how many more fish we would have caught if we were using some finesse gear instead of that glide bait in the creek here. Nice. That's a big one. That's a big one. Come here. Ha ha ha. Man, these are all healthy fish. Come here. Nice. Awesome. Beautiful bass, man. Come here. Oh, look at that toad, man. Look at that, out of this creek. Beautiful. Look at that, just healthy fish, man. The markings on the belly, they got all these spots on the belly. Beautiful. Gotta love it, man. All right, let's get a release on her. Awesome. Oh, there's a big old beaver. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's swimming at the top. He doesn't seem to mind me. Oh, there we go. Yes, he does. I was waiting for that one. I watched him come and hit that on top of the rock. Can I get in front of this? This guy's got some fight. Look at that fish in the water, man. Beautiful. Wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting mark on his head. Pretty creek fish. Come on. Oh, come on, baby. Eat it. Oh, man. The minute I grab this guy again, Smalley comes and hits it and misses. Ooh. Nice. Nice, Smalley, man. They're killing this glide today. Look at that fish, man. Awesome. I love how fired up they are. Man, especially after these last trips, it was just a grind. Finding 1, 2 fish, maybe, max. Just to be slamming them on the glide is such a treat. This is the other main spot that I wanted to fish. Just a very short paddle upstream, the other mouth of the creek. It splits and enters the river in two places here. But I think we've got like a little flat section here. If they're anything like the other fish, there should be a couple for us to find. That's a good fish. That's a good one. That's a big fish. Oh yeah. Holy crap. Oh, yes. Come here. Holy smokes. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's a monster. That is a monster pike. Come here. Come here. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Guys, this is a solid pike. Oh my God. Oh, he's too big for this net. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't mean that so literally, buddy. Oh my God. All right, guys. Oh, holy smokes. Look at that pike. Absolutely beautiful. I don't have any way of measuring that. Oh my God, let's get him back in the water. Look at that fish. Oh, that is a PB pike. Oh. She's big. Oh, wow, look at that gargantuan fish. Oh, she was so fired up. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I was battling in the net. She took that hook right off. Oh my gosh, if you look at that back hook, completely bent out. Front hook gone, ripped right out. She's okay, she's swimming off right there. Oh my gosh, that was a beast pike. I don't have any way of measuring that. I have this tiny little 22-inch thing for bass. I was too big for my net. She was heavy, but I just wanted to make sure she had a safe release. She was in my net for a little longer than I wanted, but she swam off okay, and she was fiery the whole time that she was in the net. Holy smokes. Guys, what a great way to end the trip. Wow. That is a beast pike after an absolutely killer day. Man, just totally destroyed those hooks. Totally destroyed that lure. Whew. Man, I knew as soon as I had that fish, that felt big. Oh man, what just a treat. That was just so fun. I'm not sure if it was the best video. Looking back, it might have not been completely in frame the whole time and everything, so I'm sorry about that if it looks a little awkward, but I was just prioritizing making sure that the fish got back in the water. Fish was released healthy. because like I said, I was a little underprepared, even with my big net, to handle a fish that size. Man, what an absolutely fantastic day, guys. I was hoping for another smallie up in here and got massive pike. I'm pretty sure that was my PB. That was a fat fish. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. No complaints anywhere. What a treat. I'm not sure if I'm going to do an outro of this video. I think I'm going to keep on fishing a little bit more, but man, that was just an absolutely killer day, guys. Just tons of smallmouth, huge pike right at the very end. I was thinking of just fishing this for a little bit and then packing up and going home, so what a treat. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching as well, and if you did, I appreciate it if you like the video or subscribe to the channel to stick around for the next video that comes out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good one.